Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindelin. My name is Billy Milovanovic, aka Bildo.
And my name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindelin.
And this is an offensively funny podcast about drinking wine and chatting life. Hope you enjoy.
Come on, comfy girl.
Hey, girl.
Speaking to the mic. There we
Hi,
go.
Lenny. Oh, is this how we do it?
Yeah.
We speak into the mic.
No.
I feel so far away from you.
Oh.
We gotta get into our
Wanna
nook. Listen.
sit onto my lap?
Hi. Hey, what's up?
Well,
We're so fake today.
we're struggling. I have a head cold and Billy's just having a bad week.
Head fuck? I don't
Yeah.
know. You know, it's anxiety. It's awful.
It's fine.
It's fine.
So today is...
Would you like to review our drink?
Yes. Tea Chat. It is a splendid vintage of 2023 Twinings, pure peppermint.
Right?
We're not going to lie.
It has notes of peppermint and
pure peppermint.
pure peppermint.
We just couldn't do it. We have to record earlier today because we have a meeting.
Yes.
And it just... wine was not going to be our friend. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it just was not going to be our friend today.
Well, not at like 10 a.m. and not when you have a head cold and
Yeah.
I have a just head.
Yeah.
So
The time, to be honest, didn't bother me. It's
to be honest, it didn't bother me either, but
it's the head fuck.
drinking of it, yes.
So, and it's cold and we're miserable, so it's tea.
So let's talk about healthy sex lives.
Now, I want to, when you and I were just briefly talking, I want to...
This happens every time.
Yeah. I think there's a difference between like when people say healthy sex life, not like how to have better sex, but like
Right.
a healthy sex life overall. Like that's the big umbrella. So underneath that could be lots of little raindrops of like different things like of
Yes.
being happy and like, you know, things that
Totally.
go towards having a healthy sex life. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Look, it does, but I mean, and it's cute that you say that now whilst we're already in the episode because I mean, I've already done my research and it's probably all wrong.
No, it's not. No. But it can be perceived differently, right? Like a healthy sex life doesn't mean like let your husband stick his dick up your ass. It could be, no, I'm serious.
Oh, we just went there.
We're just going to go there. It could be other things like not to feel guilt or like.
Girl, I
know
got
what I
you.
mean?
My research is on point,
exactly.
babes. Yes.
Of course it would be. I just want to clarify that.
Well, yes, you're right. And I guess thinking about like how we're going to run this topic, I wanted to have a look at how to have a sexy health. Oh my God.
See?
I Googled stuff. Okay. I found this app. Please don't make me set my sentences up today. My head is not working. From what you said, I found this app. It's called Blue Heart.
Blue heart.
Blue Heart.
I wonder why blue.
Because your heart is blue, dude.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
but-
so sad because I don't have sex.
yeah,
Because
like,
my sex ain't happening.
that's what I'm saying. Like blue heart. Like
don't
it
know.
sounds sad when it's supposed to be like is it a sexy app? Maybe I should listen to what the app's about. Go ahead.
Do you think that you could just stop cutting me off?
gonna sip
Listen,
my tea.
it's a way to connect with your partner in new and meaningful ways. Essentially, I took this quiz.
Oh,
Okay, it's like
ooh.
a quiz that it's an app, so obviously it wants you to pay for all the stuff that's in there.
Of course.
It's backed by science and all this sort of stuff. Rah-da-da-da. I did the quiz. I did it for you. I did it for you.
Okay.
I did it for all of us.
What's the quiz to find out?
The quiz is to find out like what your sexual, like what's holding you back sexually. Okay, because I think that what it is with couples, right? Like sex is a constant point of topic. We're constantly in different
Universes?
right? Planets, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so this is like a little quiz to say, okay, like how often do you have sex? What's your, or like, why don't you like having sex? Like, what's your deal? So you had to like, you know, out of 5, you know, when you feel aroused, what makes you aroused? So they're trying to find out like, where are you at sexually? What's going on with you? And so then I got little feedback, like I got results. I had to put my email in. So now I'm probably going to be getting lots of like sex, like improve your sex life emails.
Excuse me.
But like it comes out saying your answers indicate a high level of anxiety around sex. I just did 5 for everything. I just did, 1 out of
Well, why didn't
10.
you do it legit? What do you mean?
Because this is an app to help your
Yeah.
sex life. I kind of feel
Yeah.
like I'm in a bit of a sexual peak myself,
Yeah.
so I don't feel the need to like be
But it would have been
doing-
interesting. I'm not excited to hear these results anymore.
I am, because the thing is, I
my
feel like
God.
I answered how I normally would have answered. I just don't particularly feel this way right now. It just says that like sounds like you might be stuck in a pursue withdraw cycle when it comes to sex, because I would have said something like, yeah, my partner is always the one who initiates, because that's true, right?
Yeah.
And then it says where one of you pursues the other because they feel neglected, and the other one withdraws because they feel pressured. So it's this constant thing, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is what happens.
Yeah.
And then it's like taking stress out of sex and this and that. So it gives you like these little tips to try and help you. And then obviously you have to pay for the app to give you more.
Yeah, of course.
The point of this whole rambling was, if you're struggling, go do a quiz. There is stuff out there that will actually help you figure out where you're at sexually.
Don't just put 5s for every
question. And don't
question.
just fake it,
actually
like I did, actually answer it. Okay? Now, back to what Lindsay was saying. How to have a healthy sex life. Okay? There are 4 important things according to this article.
And just to give you guys a heads up, Billy's just going to talk the whole time, and I'm just going to listen and chime in because I did no research because I have a head cold. We just need to have a pity party for me for a little bit.
Absolutely.
So thanks, Bill. I can't wait to hear about all your research that you've done.
I know. I apologize in advance because it will be just me talking for this whole time. And,
look, I have a couple things to chime in on a personal level.
You keep chiming in. We'll get there together. Yeah. And I've just Googled a bunch of different articles about it. So let's check out my Googling. Don't obsess about how often you're doing it. I think this is one of the things you want to chime in straight away.
Well, I didn't know you were going to say that, but that is a good, And I'm guilty of that big time. Yes.
Yes, because we actually were just talking about this last week. Because you were saying like it sucks that you feel like you woke up one morning or something and you felt guilty that you hadn't had sex the night before. But it shouldn't be that way.
Well, I used to. Okay, so like obviously like most husbands, Cameron would like to have much more sex than we do.
Yeah, like daily.
Yeah.
Actually, he wouldn't
do it daily,
not
daily. He gets tired too. Let's not be
every few
silly.
days.
So I've actually started to keep track. Well, I've done this for a couple years now. Plus, it was like when you're trying to get pregnant, so you want to keep track of blah, blah,
that's
blah.
when I started tracking everything, yes.
So I've just kept on with that. So I keep track of when we have sex, just for shits and giggles.
Yes.
Plus, it's good to give him feedback. I'm like, dude, you're actually not that hard up. Yes, I could have sex a lot more with him, and I should.
Yeah.
But,
with him, I like that you specified that.
Opposed to my pool boy.
Other boyfriends, yeah.
So many. No, like it. Oh, I totally lost my train of thought. Right, guilt. I used to would wake up on a very regular basis and feel guilty. Like, fuck, I didn't have sex again last night with Cameron. Like, the poor guy, like he's going to get so angry. He's going to get so frustrated. And I literally would have guilt every day. Yeah. Like, well, making the bed, it's like, fuck me. Tonight's night. I got to do it tonight.
Yes, I got to do it tonight.
Got to do it tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the next morning, I didn't have sex again.
Same thing, yeah.
And then one day when I was making the bed, I was like, why am I feeling so guilty? Like, yeah, we don't have sex heaps, but we have sex. Like,
yes, it hasn't been a year.
Exactly. It doesn't go by months without having sex.
No.
Why am I feeling so guilty? Like, I shouldn't feel guilty for being tired or for us not having sex or for me not initiating it. And I kind of had like a little like go me moment.
Yes.
Which is essentially ticky, but it's like,
because
I don't feel guilty anymore.
Initiating is they've got to put a bit of effort into it. It's not just like, we don't just get turned on. I don't wake up in the morning with a heart on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like this whole idea that we should just always be ready like they are.
No.
Anyway, don't pressure yourselves is the point.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't.
Let go of some of the guilt, honestly. Let go of some of it. Because
don't obsess about it. This is what it's saying. Like, don't obsess about how often you should be doing it. You're creating pressure that doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Okay. Truth is that interest in sex naturally waxes and wanes.
Huh?
I don't know what that means. And wanes? Waxes and wanes. Like as in ebbs and flows, okay?
Yeah,
it comes and goes.
What's that word? Can you spell that word?
WANES? Wanes?
No, wanes. But the first one?
Waxes. Like WAXES. Like waxes and wanes. I've never heard that.
Okay.
Anyway, there's no one number you must reach in order to have a healthy sex life.
I like this. Only because I feel like it kind of evens out the playing field. Like brings the guys down. Like, calm down. Like, we don't have to have sex every other night to have a healthy sex life. And for us women, those or men or theys, whoever, is feeling like, oh shit, I should have sex like 4 times a week, 5 times a week.
Yes, this seems to be some sort of number that we're all chasing.
Yes. And that
in a week, it's dumb.
Yeah. Why? That's like what this is saying.
I don't know.
It's adding added pressure and stress.
Like,
to
stop
something.
it.
Yeah.
Yes. However, if you're not having sex regularly because you have a very low libido or because sex is painful, you should look into that. I feel like that's worth saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be open to trying new positions, Lindsay.
Oh, look.
Do you try new stuff when you guys are? down.
new.
Just something different.
Different.
Ice cubes?
No.
I've started icing my face. Why not icing a dick, you know?
Well,
you know, like just
I don't
amp
really
it up a little.
no, not really. Like we have our favorites that we normally do, and to be honest,
share? Just curious.
Oh, is I'm oh yeah.
I mean, just wanted to see if she'd tell us.
No, I mean I've said it before. Back knees up for me is how I
don't like that one.
See, for me, we just fit together nicely.
Right. Okay.
And even though Cameron's like, oh, it's missionary. Well, it's not missionary. My knees
It's
are up
not
by my
missionary.
fucking knees or ears. Where are my
That's weird.
head and shoulders, knees, and toes? Which body parts where? I don't know. So it's not like I'm literally laying there starfish.
Yes. I hate that position. It makes me angry because I said to Henry, like, you get into this fucking position.
Yeah.
I'm not this is not acrobatics. Like,
Like,
fuck off.
I love it. My body. I can.
Once again, you're a lucky dude.
Yeah, 44. My knees can go up to my ears, but
Thanks,
we
Pilates.
just right. We just fit nicely, like physically nicely, and we both orgasm
nice.
at that. Like
Right.
it's always a for sure.
Healthy sex life question. Do you orgasm together?
No,
God,
he normally
I'd love
waits
that.
for
Yeah,
me
yes.
because like
Because once you orgasm, it's all over. Like,
yeah,
you know,
and if
but then
he
you can't,
if he comes, I'm like, all right, done. Like
Totally.
as in, like okay, sweet,
It's good to
off
me, yeah.
out. Where are my underwear?
I'd love to do it like they do in the movies. Like, everybody's just
right,
like,
yeah.
you know.
There's a few times where we have, but it doesn't normally happen.
We
that
really
way.
haven't done it in
Yeah.
a long time. Every once in a while, we're like, oh, that was close.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we were so close to getting it together.
Yeah.
Because I just kind of feel like it's such a personal moment. Like
Yeah.
you need to, like I need to be in that moment for me.
Yeah.
And you need to be in that moment for you. I can't have you focusing on yourself while I'm focusing. It's just, I don't know.
I think
Again,
too,
the movies ruin it for us.
I think yeah, for sure. I think too. I can only speak for Cameron, but I would think a lot of men would enjoy watching their partner orgasm.
Yes, true.
You know what I mean? So
True.
they're happy to like, look at Billy go. Ooh.
True.
And then it amps up their orgasm.
Meanwhile, Billy's like covered her eyes.
Tank top. God, the tank top. Healthy sex life. Have a tank top.
Have
But
it to
I
cover
have to
your
bring it up.
eyes.
Billy, tell the people.
Didn't we already talk about this? This
but
isn't an
they might not
episode.
be. I know
Yeah,
it
if you
is.
didn't listen to the episode, sometimes
them
I like to
again.
cover my eyes.
With a tank top.
With
She
a
has
tank
it.
top. I
She
have a
has it.
specific tank top and you saw it.
Yes.
You came into my bed.
We
Yeah.
were laying in her bed watching TV. I'm like, is this it?
Yes. You're lucky that wasn't the cum stain one.
Yeah.
That would have been so awkward.
Oh. Anyway, it's okay.
Also, it's not a problem to schedule your sex life, okay, people? So that just says for a healthy sex life, do you ever?
Do you know what? That's a good point too. Did it can you send me this article so I can no.
Yes, I
Can you
can.
send it to Cameron?
Yes, I can.
No, we don't schedule it, but for some reason we end up having sex a lot of the time on a Sunday night. And
Sunday
yeah,
night?
I know. Listen to me for
I
a second.
will,
And,
but listen to me.
yeah, listen to me. Cameron really hates that. He's like, oh, we always have Sunday night sex task. Gotta have sex.
Oh, geez, Cameron.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
Attitude,
beggars
like,
can't be choosers.
You are fucking like, yeah, what the fuck?
But do you know what is funny?
What?
And this is why I kind of like to keep track of when we've had sex.
Yeah.
The other day, I actually went through for this year when we've had sex, and literally, like maybe 40% of the times have been on a Sunday
Oh,
night.
you're so funny. Okay.
So it's
what
like,
are you fucking complaining about, bitch?
yeah, I know. I'm like, you may feel like it's on every Sunday night, but like
Sunday night's just a school night. It just kind of
I
feels
know.
like there's stuff going on tomorrow and I want to relax in the morning.
that's what he says too, and I get it. And
Because I mean, sex sessions are so straining
Yeah.
that I need a whole next day to rest. But I don't know.
what about you? Do you like? Is there
Saturday night would
Yeah,
probably be like
yeah.
legit. It's either Friday or Saturday
Yeah.
night because it's at the end of the week.
Yeah.
And then
Which makes way more sense.
Sometime during the week.
Yeah.
But it is on a semi-regular
Yeah.
schedule. It kind of does fall like by the
I
end of the
know,
week.
right?
It kind of
Yeah.
does end up being that.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything unsexy about scheduling it. People are like, it should be spontaneous. It should be this. It should be that. You know what's spontaneous as well? Fucking sleeping
Yeah.
and shit. And not like,
Do you know what
I don't know.
spontaneous? Like when you're 22 with no kids and you're like
sure.
dating and all that kind of stuff, fine. But when you have kids in life and
Yep. And you've been together for 20 years. Like
it kind of
spontaneity.
falls into a regular routine, doesn't it?
It falls into a routine.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It's healthy to have a good routine.
Yeah.
You are looking at the time. So should we go to a break?
Oh, I was only
And-
looking because I was curious.
Good for you, Lenny. Good for you for keeping track. Look, we will go to a break.
Plus, I need to heat up my tea.
I was going to say my tea is lukewarm, and I'm on to the next portion of this.
Perfect. Let's take a break, Bill.
So let's do it.
Okay. You get up. Hit that button. I'm nice and cozy. Do you want a little push? Okay, we're back with Billy's exceptional Googling skills. Billy, you have surpassed my expectations. Considering, what was it last week you were looking for your research and you couldn't find it? So,
my head was a little bit more all over the place than it was today. So today I prepared extra.
Good. What do we have now? Fun stuff.
Now we have, well, first of all, I just wanted to say this one thing about sex and like why it's a benefit for us. Glowing, younger looking skin.
Yeah, look.
Have you ever heard, like, what?
Oh,
are you surprised at how many men have written these articles?
No. Look, you do hear that because obviously I think where that comes from, because I wear a lab coat, so I know. Like, when you're having a regular good sex run with your partner, like for me, like the love continues outside of the bedroom. You're touching.
And for days on end.
Exactly. You're both on a high.
Yes.
You're more lovey-dovey. Life is good. You've got the rose-colored glasses on.
Yes.
So I think that filter, like literally, like it comes through your pores, maybe.
Very good,
right?
Lenny. Sex helps you look younger. That glow can be attributed to a combination of stress relief, better mood, and the flush of blood under your skin. That's a natural part of the arousal process.
Okay, so you look younger for like when you're sleeping.
I was going to say, will you look youngest during and immediately after?
Yeah, great. So,
but if you do it like every day, then wrinkles will reduce, you know what I'm saying? Because you will look younger on the daily. Anyway, just in case you needed that extra little bit of motivation. Now, what we will be looking at now is 17 sex tips, like must-have sex tips for women. And of course, it doesn't open exactly when I need it.
17 sex tips, like for in the bedroom?
Lindsay, okay, with the details. Jesus. Every time, she just wants all these crazy details.
The nerve of me.
That don't load when you need them to load.
Well, it's your piece of shit phone. Like, I don't know why we have to keep saying this. Like, just get an Apple.
Do you know what? You and all of that as well. Can you entertain the people for just a second?
Well, I can, but I'm like fascinated with your lips right now. She's got these, I mean, I've always talked about how pretty your lips are.
I don't know what your problem is. Like, it's your lips.
Okay, fine. Oh my God, they're not.
The
you have such nicely shaped lips. And she's put on, like, normally we wear lipstick. And I'm like, dude, I'm not doing lipstick today. Can you watch my mug? Seriously, it's from Target. Like, come on. Oh, good, you found it. I'm not done with but your lips. And she's like, yeah, me neither. And then she comes out with these super pretty lips. I'm like, what did you put on them? So pretty.
Brown and red.
If I was
brown and red. And I just told you I bought us a bunch of new lipsticks.
I know, I'm so excited.
I have like a little box of lipsticks that are coming our way, so we can just have like, when we do our lipstick doing, you know.
Look, we might get a rash from them. We don't know. They're from Temu.
Watch the space.
Yeah, is that how you say it?
I don't know. I was saying Temu.
Temu?
I don't know. That new website that's come out in Australia.
Yeah, look. Anyway. It's like Amazon on crack for like super cheap stuff.
Great. Let's do this.
Okay, so give me some tips. Tip me up.
Okay. Sex tips for women, 17 of the hottest you want to try. The reason I chose this article was because I found the writing of it really sassy. So one of the sex tips, this is sex tip number 3. Don't be scared of the scrotum.
Oh, these are these tips. The scrotum. Ew. I'm not scared of it.
No biting or pinching. Okay, the area is vulnerable. What is up the street and worth ranking, is the gentle sucking, squeezing, or cupping. This may help some men reach climax more easily during sex. Okay. So don't be scared of the scrotum. Okay, you want a healthy sex life? Go the scrotum. Don't be shy with the shaft either.
The shaft of the penis?
Yeah, don't be shy with the shaft, okay? Men rated the shaft tops for orgasmic sensitivity when compared with the rest of their nether regions.
Well,
but isn't that the point? Like, it's a penis. It's a shaft.
You don't just flick the tip.
Okay, the internal erectile tissues lie deep within the skin surface. Okay, when it comes to how to get your grip on, the best tip is that the shaft needs to be handled pretty firmly.
Yes. Oh, yes. I've learned
so don't be gentle with it. You got to like.
Yes. Oh, totally.
But then don't be too hard with it either.
No, you could break it.
You could break it and make it go limp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forever.
You can also get involved with the head when you're done with the shaft.
Who wrote this?
I know. I just found it. Oh, hit a bum note. Here we go.
What? A bum note?
A bum note.
No.
Okay, the prostate gland. They love that shit. Okay, located a finger's length inside the bum.
What, are we finding theirs or they're finding ours?
We're finding theirs.
That is not.
Get your gloves. Get your Vaseline. Okay?
Get the fuck away from me. I am just not into the bum. I am sorry. I don't want to stick my finger up his bum. I don't want him to stick his finger up my bum.
If you want a sexy health life, you need to just get the gloves on, get that lubricant, whatever it may be.
No, he can go to his doctor and get his prostate checked.
To be honest, I would much prefer just to get a tiny little vibrator thing and stick it up there. Like if you want that, you know what I'm saying? Like be creative. Get a candle or something. You know? Chopsticks are probably too skinny. You don't like too far.
Ew! That's like
I'm just trying to think of things I'll have in my house.
You would poke an organ or something. You could like pop something up there, surely.
Jesus Christ, do it slowly.
You're with a chopstick. Skinny along. Ow.
Oh my God. Have a perineum party. Perineum? How do you say that?
Yeah,
cute.
Perineum.
Perineum. Have a perineum party.
But isn't that like, okay, what do you do?
So located behind the scrotum and before the rear entry, the spot contains a gent's ejaculatory muscles.
So what are we supposed to?
So you can massage it.
Oh, massage.
Okay, can make his blast off feel even more intense. I'm going to ask Henry when his blast off is next time so I can massage his perineum.
Wait, I got to find your perineum. Wait, honey.
Are you getting it? And then it squirts me in the eye and then I'm satisfied and angry all at the same time.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And we've talked about this before, but try dirty talking.
I can't.
I'm so bad at that. Can you imagine our goofy faces trying to be like,
no.
Get it, big boy. Get that perineum up in there. Get that blast off. Blast off. Blast off.
3, 2, 1. Did I get it? Blast off.
I said
sexy
blast
talk.
off. Like, where is it?
We're so not
my
sexy talk people.
We are not sexy talk people. But try it. Like,
no, I can't. I can't. Cameron will say like a few nice things to us. There's only me in bed with him.
Me and my alter ego.
Yeah.
What would your alter ego name be? Do you have an alter ego name?
Oh God, I have no idea.
Mine would have to be something Yugoslav like.
Excuse me.
Svetlana.
Oh, Slutvana.
Girl, Slutvana is in the house on Saturday night. I was going to say tonight.
Tonight's Thursday.
Saturday night. Yes, officially, my sexy name is Slutvana.
That is so good.
Who are you? Tell me immediately.
I don't know. I thought of yours. I can't think of two names.
I feel like it needs to have something with like maple in it, like
God,
Maybelline.
Ew,
Maybelline.
Maybelline sounds like me because I'm a Sunday nighter.
Isn't Maybelline a makeup brand?
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sorry, go on.
I've got nothing else to say. What do I have to go on about?
Okay. Master phone sex. So you can call him during the day. Baby, I'm taking my shirt off very slowly over my nips.
I'm about to shower because I got to take the kids to school.
Yeah, and then I'm going to get in the car and drop off your offspring.
Remember that time when you blasted off at me and we made these children?
Yes. See,
we should
call him right now. I was going to say we're in a roll.
Do you know what? If we had enough fucking balls, that would be so fucking good for the listeners. You do it. You and Henry.
Hey, big boy.
Could
like,
you
the fuck?
imagine?
Like, I'm in a meeting. Can you not?
Could you imagine? That would be such
Henry
good
would hang
material.
up on me and text me back saying, text me because I'm in a meeting. That's probably what.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I said, Henry, because I thought we'd have more chance of Henry not.
God.
But would that not be funny? Okay, we should
do it. We need to talk about this.
We'll do it when we're not drinking tea one day, when we're drinking margaritas.
Margaritas, yes. With tequila in them. Yes. Great.
That would be so fun.
Speaking of doing... interesting stuff. You can get kinky. Would it be kinky to prank them on a podcast?
Yeah,
and
totally.
Like, that's going to turn you on for Saturday night, babe. Okay. Oh, you can whisper. I'm going to lick your right nipple now and then bite it softly.
Cameron would be like, ow, please don't.
And then ask them, what am I going to do? And then have them repeat it back to you. Oh my God. Okay, Lindsay, let's practice.
No.
Lindsay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to lick your elbow right now and then bite it softly. It's weird to say nipple to you.
I'm like,
so Dylan, what am I going to do?
You're going to lick my elbow and nibble, bite it softly? I don't know.
You weren't listening.
Oh, right. Sorry, I tuned out. I was looking at your lips. Are you going to do that with your lips?
Yes, that's the only thing I can do it with, unless you want me to lick you with my vagina.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you went there. Edging you've heard of like edging is a thing, right? Is that
no? What's edging?
Oh, thank you. Oh, great. I'm telling you something that you already know. Edging is like when you try and bring it to you try and get them like as close to coming as possible, but then edging them back.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then edging them right forward and edging. Now, I've had to practice this for a long time myself to not get angry about it because it annoys me to no end when Henry brings me to a point where I'm going to orgasm and then he pulls back.
No.
Edging.
No, don't edge me. I'll edge you, but do not do that to me.
I'll edge you in the fucking face, dude.
Because do you lose them sometimes when that happens?
100%. It's happened to me a million times.
Yes,
I've lost them.
it's like it doesn't work with me. It's not sexy. It's not good.
But this is why, again, the whole tantric sex, we have to bring it back to like breathing and really just letting it roll over your body. But a lot of the times what happens to me is I get angry about it and I'm like, fuck you, dude, I'm out.
Yeah, totally. And isn't it funny how the mind, like our minds work?
Yeah.
How like the second I've switched off in my head about it,
totally.
there's no coming back.
Because it's a mental thing. You got to be in a space.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm in this space for a very limited amount of time. Yeah. And if you edge this shit, you will edge it forever. It will fall off the edge.
I was just going to say it'll fall off the cliff. Yeah.
And it's not going to come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, so like edging is good for you apparently. It's good for a healthy sex life. Yeah. Dip the tip.
I like that.
Temptation to go straight in and deep can often mean penetration like super quickly. Just dip it. Yeah. Dip it into the urethra. Get that U spot.
Oh my god!
If you find your urethra, just first Google it.
Billy's still looking.
Yeah. I'm convinced that my urethra is where Linda Lynn keeps telling me it's not. I'm gonna have to get a mirror out while I pee and just see which direction it's coming out of.
Oh my god! Okay, I will hold the
mirror
mirror
for you. Do that in the shower. That's okay.
Yeah, it is so entertaining. Can you please take a video of your response? Going right. I'm a 37-year-old.
It's coming out from the left. I didn't think that. That's not where I thought it was gonna be.
Don't make me laugh and cough.
Okay, and then just to wrap it up as like a little finisher. Did the people have anything to say to us?
Look, a lot of it was to have more sex. Yes, to have more sex would make it healthy for some, but not for all. And I don't think that classifies as a healthy sex life because again, we're not necessarily talking about to have good sex.
Yes.
Necessarily, or a healthy sex life. I'm rambling. You know what I mean? Yes, for some people that would work. Yes. Not for all.
Thank you for that. Let us go into... I quickly Googled...
another Google. Yes.
Another really good research point, guys. Looked through an atlas and everything. Like sex stories gone wrong.
Yes.
So I only have 2 stories that are just like, when you try, like sex is good. You should try it with people and stuff. But sometimes it goes horribly wrong. And I just wanted to wrap it up.
With people opposed to animals.
Well, don't do that. That's illegal. I'm just saying sometimes you could do it with more than one person. That's okay as well. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? So like and you're young, we're not.
We used to be.
I have some sex stories. That's it. Okay, I'm rambling.
Tell me.
Okay, this one's called The Wreck-It and Ralph. I don't know why. These are just like super short stories. Okay. I'll try that again. One of my friends decided to try anal with her boyfriend, but her dad walked in while they were having sex. Her boyfriend pulled out super fast, which caused her to shit all over his dick, stomach, and chest. Apparently, the smell was so awful that he then started to throw up. Poor dad saw the whole thing.
Okay, question.
Imagine your dad walking in on that scene. That would have taken a total of like 10 seconds to play out.
Totally. So my question is, Dad, why are you still in the room?
Is he still in the room? True.
Like, Dad, if that was my child, and I walked in, you would immediately fucking close the door and get out in a split second. How has Dad seen her shitting all over her partner?
Do you think you'd want to help? Like, do you think you'd want to be like, like?
I don't know, but Dad should not have still been in the room.
Oh my God.
So
I never even thought of that because I'm like, it would be so fast. Like the whole thing would happen so quickly.
It would.
But you're right. Like Dad wouldn't just be standing there being like, what's happening here? Oh, now she's pooping. Oh, now she's on him. Oh, now he's throwing up. Oh, like, that's actually kind of a sequence of events.
That's I know. Look, that poor boyfriend. Too.
And this is a little bit of a sad one that I hope doesn't happen to me when I drop stuff off to Lindsay one day. Here we go. I dropped into my friend's house to give her a birthday cake.
Oh,
I
cute.
spent all day making. That's what I would do for you. And I saw my best friends having an orgy. I was so sad because I was apparently the only one not invited.
Well, like a group of friends?
Yeah,
like of
it's
her
an
friends?
orgy. Yeah, she said her best friends were all having an orgy.
Oh.
They said I could join if I wanted. But you could tell no one really wanted me there. So I left them the cake and went to the cinema by myself instead.
Okay. Okay.
How's that? If I show up here and you and our good friend Amy and
Amy.
you know and a bunch of our best friends are all having an orgy and I wasn't invited and I'm standing there with the cake outside and you have glass windows here, like you would see everything.
And not just any ordinary orgy, like a birthday orgy. So it's like extra special.
Of course.
And you weren't invited.
I would be devastated.
So off to the movies
I'm just saying,
by
like,
yourself.
Obviously have a good healthy sex life, do the scrotum, blast off and all that. But then like make sure you invite your friends too. You know, just be inclusive.
To your birthday orgy.
Yes.
I think that's a wise.
I think I would definitely have a birthday orgy, but you would 100% be invited to that.
And I would very quickly, respectfully decline.
But can you still make the cake?
I'll drop it off and then head to the movies. Going, thank fuck I'm not part of that party.
Oh, that was weird. Anyway, that's it. Have a healthy sex life. Okay.
Tickle that scrotum.
Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats podcast with Bildo and Lindelin. You can find us on our socials, on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and you can listen to us on any favorite podcasting app or watch on YouTube.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review, comment, send us some love. We absolutely love it.
Chat soon. Come on, Lenny. Chat soon.
Chat soon.
Chat soon.
We're not putting this in.
Come on.
Okay, we'll add in chat soon at the end.
Yeah.
Both of us?
Yeah, go
okay.
on.
Chat soon.